excited to go. Going to ship.
And what a sports weekend it was here at Venice High. Good morning and welcome to the Monday, November 13th episode of VTV News. Hope you've all had a great weekend. We'll get to the sports in a minute. Here are your morning announcements. The VHS Chorus is traveling to New York this summer. They are holding a fundraiser to help with travel costs. Please come to Culver's for dinner on November 21st from 5 to 8 p.m. and the chorus gets 10% of all sales. The early application deadline for the University of Florida is due this Wednesday. Visit Rotary Futures for any assistance. The next Spanish Honor Society meeting will be Thursday, November 16th in the Tell Lab. This date coincides with the end of the SHS food drive, which benefits the families of Immokalee hit hard by hurricanes. SAD meets today at 2:20 outside the first floor office in Building 4. SAD stands for Students Against Destructive Decisions. All are welcome. Looking for a job? Stop by the job board outside Mrs. Brantley's room 4204. There just may be the job for you. Attention seniors, cap and gown money is due this Wednesday. Get yours in and avoid any issues. Ballroom Club will be meeting Wednesday at 2:25 in room 4268. All students are welcome. The varsity football team hosted St. Petersburg High in the first round of the 2017 FHSAA state playoffs. Let's see what happened. Friday night was the start of a playoff weekend at Venice High School as your Indians hosted the St. Petersburg High Green Devils in a first-round matchup of the 2017 FHSAA state playoffs. It took a few minutes for the Indian offense to get going when Bryce Carpenter hits Javon Hiley over the middle here for a huge gain down the right side of the field before he's finally forced out of bounds. 3 plays later, Carpenter hits wide receiver Damian Brown on the right side. Brown looks like he's going out of bounds, but stays in and muscles his way in for the first Indian touchdown. The band was rocking, the flag corps was dancing, and both were just getting started. Late in the second quarter, Carpenter hits Hiley with a beautiful rainbow pitch and catch for a touchdown, extending the Indian lead to 13-0 at the end of the first quarter. There's Javon giving a little love down there to the student section. Early in the second quarter, here's junior running back Brandon Gregory, who ran hard all night long. This one a nice gain down to the St. Pete 39-yard line. 3 plays later, Carpenter scrambles and finds big boy tight end Zach Fryer over the middle with a Rob Gronkowski-esque catch. He takes a huge hit from a St. Pete defender but holds onto the ball. 1 play later, Carpenter calls his own number for a 13-yard touchdown run to make the score 19-0 Venice. The Indians go for 2 as Carpenter finds Justin Holloway for the 2-point conversion, extending the Indians' lead to 21-0. The Indian defense had both St. Petersburg quarterbacks running for their lives all night long. On the next possession after the Carpenter touchdown, Caleb Smith and Tyrone Barber take down quarterback Jalen Williams for a big sack on 4th down. 1 play later, Gregory punches it in to give the Indians a 28-0 lead. Gregory finished the night with 173 yards on 20 carries and 2 touchdowns. What an effort by Gregory. Another breakout star in the night was junior Danique Mayfield, who had this huge tackle for loss here late in the second quarter, followed by assisted sack and scoop and score, although the score didn't count because the player was down. A great effort by Danique and the Indian defense all night long. Carpenter finishes the night with 226 yards passing and 4 touchdowns, 3 through the air. The Tribe rolls 49-13 and will host rival Braden River at home this Friday night. It was a great night at Powell Davis Stadium. And your varsity girls volleyball team is in the state finals as they took down 3-time defending champion St. Thomas Aquinas in 3 straight sets in front of an unbelievable crowd inside the teepee. Let's hear Coach Whitley's reaction following the match.
To take down the 3-time defending state champs, that's big right there. It's a big win for our program, and we came in ready to fight. Our mindset was ready, and I just can't say enough about this team.
The Indians became the first team to sweep the Raiders in a 5-set match since the Venice 2012 championship team swept St. Thomas Aquinas in the state finals that year. Here is the final play from Saturday's match. For Lady Indians will take on Tallahassee Leon for the 8A state title on Saturday at the University of North Florida in Jacksonville. There will be a fan bus going to Jacksonville on Saturday for just $10 for students, $40 for adults. See Coach Wheatley for more information. Finally, today is Week B activities for VHS Connects. You will be dismissed from your third period classroom at 10 a.m. From there, go straight to your Week B activity. Have fun and connect with VHS. And that'll do it for today's episode of VTV News. I'm Mr. Grant. Have a great day, Venice High.